weeks ago now, my family came back from family vacation, much needed, and we were in Orlando, going to the different parks, doing the whole Disney experience. And when we was at one of the parks in particular, a lot of people in the park, a lot of people. And they make these announcements over the intercom occasionally. They say, if you've lost a child or if you lost your parent, come to such and such place. And they just do it over and over and over and over again. One particular time where we're walking through the park, and there's a family that's a little ahead of us, and there's a little boy walking behind the family. And as he's walking behind the family, he's kind of glancing at the family, but he's so distracted by all the things that's all around there, I mean, in his mind, he came to the park to enjoy all this stuff. But his family is kind of leading him through the park and making sure he's safe and making sure he can get on the rides and all this stuff. But he's distracted. So they're walking ahead, and they're getting further and further ahead, and he's glancing at them to make sure he can still see them. But then he's going back to look at all the things and the attractions that's all around him. And he does this for some time. He's walking and trying to, he's looking at the family, making sure he can still see them and looking at the stuff. And one particular time, the parade was going on down, and I guess it's called Main Street or whatever it is, and, the characters on the floats, and they're waving, and he gets so mesmerized by these floats going by. And he's staring at the floats, he's watching it, and he's waving at the characters, and the characters waving, but his family keeps walking. They keep going. Now he's separated from them. He looks around for his family, and they're nowhere in sight. He's got so caught up in all the things around that he's supposed to be there to enjoy, that he's lost the directors, the ones who were leading him through this path of this enjoyment experience safely. He's lost sight of the one that was going to keep him safe so that he can truly enjoy all the facility had to offer. He's lost now. Because he lost sight of what was most important at this park. He lost sight of that which was going to give him true enjoyment. He lost sight of that. Now, thankfully, he was wise enough to go to one of the cast members at the park and say, hey, I'm lost. And, they took him to the place. And I don't know for a fact, but I'm certain that they all got hooked up at the end. But he would have enjoyed his park experience so much more had he never lost sight of what was most important. I'm afraid for some of us, because we've gotten so caught up in all the things that we can experience here on this earth, that we've lost sight of the one that can really allow us to enjoy these experiences. We lost sight of true wisdom. We lost sight of true truth. We've lost sight of true love. We lost sight of Him. And we're trying to enjoy all the things that He's left on this earth for us to do without keeping our focus on Him. And you'll never be successful in your relationships. You'll never be successful interacting with people unless you keep your focus on the one who's able, on the one who is greater is He that is in you than is He that in the world. Don't lose sight of that. Keep your focus on Him.